Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcast in the Open Great League from Trap Pain today, taking a look at a really cool team, a Spicy, Seviper, and then we have Registeel and Trevenant, both of which are really common, but Seviper is really spicy. It has a similar moveset to Nidoqueen though, I mean with that Poison Jab and Poison Fang, of course Crunch and Nidoqueen, and Earth Power, obviously different moves, but yeah, I mean Seviper's not really a bad Pokemon, so we'll see how things play out. Let's just go ahead and dive right into it. We're going to see a switch into Umbreon. Okay, so okay, yeah, gonna charge up a lot of energy and then catch on that Registeel. I like that play because Registeel does have access to the Focus Blast, which will be doing a lot of damage, of course, to the Umbreon. And it might actually KO the Umbreon from this range. Probably not, actually. Probably gonna come close. We'll see. We're gonna see a Foul Play. Yeah, the Foul Play is coming out really fast. The Umbreon could shield these. We'll see. Focus Blast coming out. You know it's gonna be a Focus Blast. So we'll see. They do not shield. It doesn't KO, but it does almost KO, so we're probably going to see a lock-on down. This Foul Play won't KO, but I think Registeel can get the lock-on down. No, the switch into Scrafty, trying to get to the Focus Blast, able to get to it. This is going to do a lot of damage and force the shield from that Scrafty. So the opponent is running Nidoqueen Double Dark. I really like that team. Unfortunately, Trevenant doesn't have the greatest matchup against Scrafty. Because, I mean, the Shadow Close and Shadow Ball are resisted. You do have to go for the C-Bomb attack. Which, I mean, C-Bombs, to be fair, definitely add up as long as you could shield the Foul Plays. I mean, you could do some pretty decent damage to this Scrafty. We'll see. So we're going to see a Seed Bomb come out into the Scrafty. Probably going to take this one. Yeah, they do take it. And another one will KO. Okay, so oh, the switch into Nidoqueen. They're going to go ahead and throw an attack. But this is only going to be a Poison Fang, so it's not going to be enough to KO. So the Seed Bomb coming into the Nidoqueen. Will the Nidoqueen decide to shield this? I mean, there's two Seed Bombs. They do shield it, and a nice undercharge, by the way. Seviper coming in, going for the Crunch. Don't forget, it had that loaded energy from earlier. So going to go ahead and go for the Crunch. Going for that undercharge. Still enough to KO, though. So is it going to be the Scrafty that tries to count it down? It is, but this Seviper does have the Poison Fang ready to go. So this Poison Fang is going to KO, and in comes that Umbreon. And the Seviper actually going to be able to take out the Umbreon as well. Holy cow, taking out all those Pokemon. That is crazy. Let's move on. Well played. Seviper into Talonflame. Okay. So we're going to see a Poison Fang, so throw in before the Talonflame gets off a possible Flame Charge, or Brave Bird, probably a Flame Charge. They're continuing to overfarm. Again, it's going to be a Flame Charge. Flame Charge, honestly, probably enough to KO. I mean, Seviper is a really frail Pokemon, so that's one of the downsides to it. Going to go ahead and farm up a lot of energy, going for the Crunch. Yeah, going for this Crunch and then probably going into the Trevenant? No, they're still, yeah, they're going to go into the Trevenant, go for the farm down. That's probably why they threw the Crunch first, so they could go for the farm down. But we're going to see a Power Punch bait, nice call not to shield that. We're going to see a farm down, not quite able to get there, but this might just be a Power Punch. We'll have to see. No, it's going to be a Psychic. That is really unfortunate for the Trevenant. Trevenant will get that farm down, but it does get really low. In comes Talonflame. Talonflame will have to shield this if it doesn't want to go down. So we'll see what they decide to do. We are going to see the shield, okay? So in comes Seviper. Seviper able to get to the Poison Fang. This Poison Fang, I don't think it's going to be enough to KO. And it's not enough to KO, and they're going to go ahead and throw with the Talonflame, so Flame Charge will pick up the knockout. But if you're the Registeel, you could lock on down the Talonflame before they get to an attack. But the switch into Venusaur, unfortunately, because Registeel does not have Flash Cannon, these moves, Focus Blast and Zap Cannon, are both resisted. Oh my gosh. I mean, the Zap Cannon will still do a lot. Registeel is also resisting the moves from Venusaur though, so another Zap Cannon should be enough. Registeel should be able to pick up this one. Even though Venusaur is resisting the Zap Cannon, look how much damage it's doing. It's also debuffing the Frenzy Plant, so another Zap Cannon will be enough to KO, and you could lock on down the Talonflame before they get to another attack. So Registeel, such a broken Pokemon, it really is. Yeah, gonna be able to lock on down. Yep, able to lock on down before another attack comes in. So that's gonna be a great game. Very well played to both trainers. Let's move on to the next one. Seviper into Umbreon. Okay, we'll see how this plays out. We'll see also if they have Psychic on that Umbreon. So we're going to see a Poison Fang come out from the Seviper right now. So just trying to debuff it. And, I mean, they will debuff it because it's a guarantee. So they're going to go ahead and throw what is likely a foul play. Yeah, it's going to be a foul play, but shielding just in case of the Psychic. I mean, to be fair, the foul play would still do a good amount of damage, and you would have to shield one of the foul plays anyway if you wanted to survive, right? So we're going to see a Poison Fang. Oh, they sneak in a Snarl, but I think they're one Snarl away from another foul play, so Seviper should be able to make it. Yeah, they do make it. Okay, so this is going to KO or get the shield, so we'll see what the opponent decides to do. They let it go. Okay, just going to let it go. So the opponent does come out with shield advantage. Gonna bring in that Wolverine, so trying to get to another one. Able to get to it, you love to see it. So they're gonna get a pretty good amount of farm if the Seviper stays in, which is not good because that Earthquake on the Registeel is going to be doing a lot of damage. So they switch out into Venusaur. Out comes the Trevenant. Okay, so this is going to be a pretty tough one. We'll see how it plays out. Venusaur is going to go ahead and go for the Sludge Bomb. That's going to do a lot of neutral damage. So, going to charge up. Going for the bait right now, but will the opponent call the bait? I'm betting they shield. Let's see. They do shield it. That is a huge bait. They have two shields. Going to go ahead and go for the Shadow Ball. They might shield this one as well. So we'll see. They do not shield that one. That is huge. Wow, well played. The Trevenant able to farm down, which is not good. Registeel comes in. The problem is that Wolverine has so much energy. They're not going to bait. They're going to go straight Earthquake. Oh my gosh, they do bait. What a crazy call. That is a huge call. Is this another bait? Or no, it's going to be an Earthquake. Wow, crazy great calls by that Registeel, by Trap Pain, calling the attacks, going for the Zap Cannon even though it takes more energy, and this makes sense because it will guarantee the debuff from the Wolverine, so the next Earthquake will not do as much. I don't think an Earthquake would KO regardless, but it definitely won't KO now. Yeah, it shouldn't have KO'd either way, but it's still a really nice play to go for that Zap Cannon. We're going to see the Focus Blast, going to be able to take out this win. Some crazy calls to win the game. Some of those calls really mattered. So well played to both trainers, but able to win that one. I wasn't looking too great, but able to win it anyway. Okay, so we're looking at a pretty bad matchup. We do see a switch into Trevenant, which is still not a good matchup, but Trevenant does have play. So, I mean, you do have to shield the Sky Attack. The Shadow Ball will do a lot to Skarmory, so... And the Shadow Claws are adding up. We're going to see a straight Shadow Ball, so will the opponent decide to shield this, or will they call the Seed Bomb? They do shield it. Yeah, the Seed Bomb would have been so risky to go for. The opponent is able to get the farm down because of that sneak, which is really unfortunate. They're going to switch into Scrafty. This is not looking too good, but if the switch timer can come up, you can switch into the Seviper. So we'll see. They're going to go ahead and go for the Power Up Punch. We know the Focus Blast will do a lot. Going to go ahead and go for it. Will this get the shield? It will get the shield. Gonna go ahead and switch into Seviper right now. So yeah, just gonna go ahead and take this attack. Probably gonna be a foul play, most likely. It could be a power punch. It is a foul play. No, they do shield it too. So gonna go ahead and go for this Poison Fang right now. So this Poison Fang is going to... It is going to connect. I mean, shields it down, so of course it's going to connect. Going to go ahead and go for another Poison Fang, but the Skarmory, the problem is the Skarmory can come in and farm down. But I guess to be fair, the Registeel doesn't care about the energy Skarmory has. Oh no, I guess they can't farm down. Seviper has a little bit too much energy because it would be able to reach a crunch if they went for the farm down. So Registeel, I mean, Registeel does kind of care about this because there's still a Pokemon in the back, right? So this is looking, this is not looking good. You can't lock them down, so you do have to throw the Focus Blast, which will KO the Skarmory, but we'll see what's in the back. They're gonna undercharge it, it's still gonna KO. It's gonna be a Pelipper. Oh my gosh, if they could get to the Zap Cannon, but they can't. The Zap Cannon would KO, but unfortunately they can't get to the Zap Cannon. That's gonna be a good game. Not gonna win that one, but that's okay. Still well played. We're gonna go ahead and jump into the next battle. Gonna be a Seviper into a Galvantula. Okay, not too bad. We'll see how this goes. I think kind of like a neutral matchup. We're going to see... Oh, can't get off the Poison Fang first. A little bit unfortunate, but the shield is coming in. Going to be a lunge. Kind of what I thought it would be, but still respecting the power. I mean, Seviper's really frail, so kind of want to shield it. We do see the Poison Fang and the shield from the Galvantula. Trying to get to one more. Able to get to it. You'll love to see it. So this is going to KO. Seviper should be able to win this matchup. We'll have to see, because if they shield, they do not shield. Okay, the Seviper could have shielded and farmed down if the opponent shielded. But in comes Bashiodon. Oh my gosh. Gonna go ahead and just stay in. Go for the Poison Fang bait right now. Just wants to debuff it to ensure a Focus Blast from Registeel will KO. So they do farm down, but the Registeel is coming in. Is the Bashiodon switching out? Not yet. Bashiodon will go ahead and throw a Flamethrower, but it's not going to do enough. Not even close to enough to KO. You need 3 of them. So Focus Blast will KO. But we're going to see an Overthump and then go for the Focus Blast right now. Again, we know this will KO, I think. Yeah, it will KO, double super effective damage, plus they would debuff Trevenant into Medicham. You'll love to see it. So even though they could have they could have Ice Punch, probably have Psychic. It's not going to KO. It is a Psychic. It does do a lot of damage, though. And now at this point, you could just C-Bomb to victory, right? I mean, this is good. This has got to get the shield. Even if they expect to C-Bomb, which they probably do, but Trevenant is going to be able to get to the Shadow Ball right now. Wow, we've seen such amazing gameplay from Trap Pain today so far. I'm loving the battles. Let's move on to the next one. So we're going to see Seviper into Scrafty. Okay, totally fine. Of course, you are resisting the fighting type attacks. The Foul Play will do a lot, but this is just a power-up punch, so Seviper can go ahead and take this attack. Going to be that power-up punch, totally fine. Oh yeah, they're going to go ahead and go for the Poison Fang. It looks for a second that they clicked on Crunch, but no, they're going to go ahead and go for that Poison Fang. And we do see a shield. Some trainers might not be familiar with Seviper's attacks. I personally knew it had Poison Fang. But, you know, some trainers might not be familiar with it, might want to shield. If this is a Foul Play, it will KO, so Seviper may want to shield it. No, they're not going to shield it, and it is Foul Play, so it is going to KO. So going to give up Switch, but able to farm down with Trevenant. In comes that Crobat. Oh no, Golbat, excuse me. So this would have been nice to have the Registeel on, but we'll see. We don't know what's in the back. We know it's probably not a fighting type because the fighting type was in the lead. It's Scrafty. So that could be good for the Registeel, but we'll find out soon enough. We do see a shield and the switch into Registeel. The Golbat is staying in. Zap Cannon will be enough to KO, I think. Should be enough to KO. So we're going to see an attack come in. Is it a Poison Fang or a Shadow Ball? We're going to see a shield. It is a Shadow Ball, so beautiful shield. So the Zap Cannon is coming in. Again, the Golbat is not switching out, so that tells me they might be weak to Registeel in the back. And it's going to be a Bashiodon. They are weak in the back to Registeel, so Registeel is going to be able to win this one. Focus Blast might not KO because it's not debuffed like it was in the previous game. It barely doesn't KO, but able to lock on down and take that win, and that is going to be a great game. Very well played to both trainers. Trap Pain playing really, really well with this Seviper, with Registeel and Trevenant. Okay, so we see a Hypno. So this is not good because you are a poison type, so you're taking super effective damage. The Registeel is coming in. They're going to switch out into Machamp. So this is not great for the Registeel, but at least Registeel can force a shield here because that would KO the Machamp. So that is good in that regard. If they go for the farm down, no, they're not good for the farm down. Will the Registeel shield? It is going to shield. I like this play because now you could force a shield, the final shield from the Machamp, because if they don't shield, this is going to KO the Machamp, and this is going to guarantee the debuff as well. So, going to be able to pick up 2 shields. Yes, the Machamp will win Switch, and they're going to be able to farm down, but you debuff the Machamp. Going to bring in the Seviper now, and you do have shield advantage. So we'll see. Rock Slide is coming in, doing a lot of damage. We're going to see a switch into Hypno. Out comes the Trevenant. So one Shadow Ball should be enough, and unfortunately Hypno does get off an attack. So yeah, the Trevenant will have to shield this one up. Going to be a Thunder Punch. That's really unfortunate, but we're going to see a Shadow Ball. Maybe an Undercharge. Yeah, looks like we're seeing an Undercharge. I don't know what Hypno is at in terms of energy, but they do not get to another move. That is a great, great Undercharge. So Machamp probably is not coming in. Going to be a Snorlax. Oh my gosh, you hate to see it. So going to go ahead and go for the Seed Bomb right now. The lick damage, super effective to Trevenant. That does a decent amount. The Body Slam is double resisted, so is Super Power. But I mean, at this point, the Trevenant is just way too low. It probably doesn't matter. Well, we'll see. Seviper is coming in. Hold up, hold up. Seviper is going to be able to get off this Poison Fang right now. I thought, okay, yeah, that's good. KO the Snorlax. Going to bring in this Machamp. Machamp is not going to be able to farm down, but will they be able to get to a Rock Slide or any attack against the Trevenant? We'll see. This is going to KO. This is a close matchup. In comes Trevenant, come on. Oh my gosh, they farmed down the Machamp. I thought that was going to be a loss for Trap Pain, but Trap Pain playing really well. Holy cow, let's move on to the next one. We have a Lantern on the opponent's side. So this is a Spark Lantern, and going to be able to charge up a lot of energy. Going to shield this one up. I mean, it's going to be a Thunderbolt most likely, but it's going to be doing a lot of damage. So yeah, going to shield that one up. Gonna charge up enough for 2 Poison Fangs. Gonna go ahead and go for 1 right now. So this Poison Fang is gonna be doing a lot. We do see a shield, which is really nice. In comes Skarmory. So gonna go ahead and go for the Crunch and then switch into the Registeel most likely. Not most likely. I mean, they're definitely gonna switch into the Registeel. Yep. So probably gonna charge up to max energy and throw the Focus Blast. Focus Blast should be enough to pick up the knockout, even if it isn't. Like, you might even want to consider undercharging. If you're the Registeel to try and not KO it, but we'll see. Are they only going to go for the nice or great? No, they're just going to go ahead and go for the KO. Okay, actually it still doesn't KO anyway. Never mind, it doesn't KO, so still Registeel is going to be able to get some farm. Very, very nice. So let's see what decides to come in. Okay, going to be a Trevenant. Now, Trevenant is resisting both of these moves, but the Zap Cannon will still do a lot. We've seen it on Venusaur, where Zap Cannon still does a lot of damage. And it debuffs the Trevenant, which is very nice as well. Trying to get to another one. They do throw an attack, but because of that debuff, Shadow Ball is not going to KO, I don't think. It doesn't KO, and Registeel is able to get to the Zap Cannon, all thanks to that debuff. Zap Cannon is a great move on Registeel. And we do see a shield as well. The switch into Seviper, they're going to switch into Lantern. Going to go ahead and go straight for that Crunch. Heavy hitting attack. Let's see how much damage this will do. And it will not KO, but the defense will fall. And we do see the farm down. This is going to be a win. They're just going for the Crunch, it looks like, at this point. But either way, Poison Fang will be enough to KO. They're actually just going to let it go. Okay, just let the Seviper go. Yeah, you still have a Trevenant in the back. It doesn't really matter. The opponent will concede that. And that is going to be a great game. Very well played to both trainers. Moving on, Seviper into Trevenant. Okay, we'll see this matchup. We'll see how this goes. So Seviper doing quite a bit of damage. They switch into the Medicham. Okay, so the Trevenant likely coming in right after this Poison Fang. Yep, we're going to see the Trevenant come in, and Trevenant maybe going for the farm. No, going to go ahead and go for the Seed Bomb, because the thing is, if Trevenant went for the farm down, Medicham would have gotten to a heavy hitting Psychic or Ice Punch, whatever it happens to be. I think this is going to be an Ice Punch. I don't think they're at the Psychic. Yeah, it's going to be an Ice Punch, and I don't think they would have shielded if they wanted to throw the Power Up Punch. So Trevenant going for the farm down, okay. I don't know. I lost count, so it could be an Ice Punch. We're going to see a shield. It is an Ice Punch, so that is a nice shield. So Trevenant is going to be able to farm down. So winning switch and keeping alignment with shields, very nice. Going to go ahead and go for this Shadow Ball. This is going to KO, so you got to shield it. So the Trevenant will shield and farm down. So Seviper coming in. But oh my gosh, going to be a Goliath Stunfisk, which is not great for the Registeel, but the Focus Blast will do a lot of damage. I don't know, do you call the Rock Slide? It's probably an Earthquake. Oh my gosh, they call the Rock Slide and it actually is a Rock Slide. That is a crazy good call. We're going to see the foot. That is a crazy call. I thought they would have went for yeah, I thought they were going to go ahead and go for the Earthquake, but they do not. We're going to see another attack. This is probably the Earthquake. Yes, it is. That will be enough to KO, but the Glorious Stunfisk at this point is way too low. So we're going to see the Poison Fang come out. So Poison Fang is going to be heavily resisted, but will it be enough to KO anyway? It will not. The defense does fall, guaranteed. So Seviper has to shield this one and Poison Jab down. So that's exactly what happens. Poison Jab down, a Galarian Stunfisk. I love it. I absolutely love it. So we're going to see a Poison Fang come in right now from the Seviper. And, okay, they do get off an attack, but Seed Bomb is resisted. I don't think it KOs the Seviper. Oh, it's a Shadow Ball. They had the Shadow Ball and that KOs. That is going to be a good game. Very well played. Moving on. Seviper into Gardevoir. Oh my gosh, Gardevoir. Good matchup here. Unless if it has Confusion, but it doesn't. They switch out into Stunfisk. We do see this Trevenant. Great matchup for the Trevenant, of course. So they're going to go ahead and go for the Mud Bomb. Totally fine because Seed Bomb is super effective. Mud Bomb and Discharge from the Stunfisk are all resisted. Seed Bomb super effective as we know. So Mud Bomb is not going to do much. They're charging up for a lot of energy. Going to go ahead and go for the Seed Bomb right now. So this Seed Bomb is going to not KO, but I think you can get the farm down. They do get to one more attack, but again, it's not going to KO. Just let it go. And if the Gardevoir comes in, maybe throw a Seed Bomb at it so you can go for 2 Seed Bombs. We'll see what comes in. I think that... Are they at 2 Seed Bombs? Oh, it's the Altaria that comes in, so the Shadow Ball would have been the way to go. So a little bit unfortunate there. But that's okay. They're trying to get to another one. Oh my gosh, they still get to the Shadow Ball. So that is huge. They still get to the Shadow Ball. This should be a win here because we have the Shadow Ball come in. The Trevenant goes down. In comes Registeel. Registeel, of course, going to be able to beat this Altaria. It's going to be able to beat the Gardevoir as well. And that is going to be a good game. Very well played. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next one. Seviper into Azumel. Azumel is a really common pick. I believe this is the first time we're seeing it this battle, though. And Seviper, of course, doing pretty well here. The Poison Jab and Poison Fang, super effective. They do shield it up, actually. But to be fair, Seviper is probably going to have to shield as well because the Ice Beam will do a lot. Hydro Pump will do a lot. Ice Beam shouldn't KO, but we do see the Galarian Stunfisk come in. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Crunch. Maybe go in for that 30% debuff chance and then switch into Trevenant. No, they're good. Okay, this is just a Rock Slide. Will the Seviper shield this one up? No, they're going to let it go. They're still staying in. Okay, they're choosing to stay in, switching out right now into the Trevenant. I think I would have switched out a little bit sooner, but that's fine. We're going to see the Seed Bomb come in right now from the Trevenant, and we do see a shield. This is just going to be a Rock Slide. I mean, they're just going to go for the Rock Slide, of course. No, they're going for the Earthquake. Okay, so Earthquake does actually do a lot. It is resisted, but that did a lot of damage, so it did more than I expected. Trevenant on the Glacier side of things. But that's fine. We're going to see a Seed Bomb come in. That will be enough to KO. Very nice. In comes Venusaur, and we know that from previous battles, we know that even though the moves are resisted from Registeel, Registeel will be able to win that matchup. Certainly, I mean, they don't even need the Registeel anyway. So we're going to be able to see a Seed Bomb. Yeah, this is going to be a good game. So this Seed Bomb is coming out. And that will not be enough to KO, but that's fine. Going to switch out to catch the move. Beautiful catch in the Seviper. Did it matter? No, but it's still a beautiful catch. Maybe practice your catching for future rounds or whatever. Great game. Well played. Great battler. The Trap Pain. Oh my gosh, guys, I forgot to mention this trainer actually has a YouTube channel. I'll leave a comment at the beginning of the video. So you'll see it. This trainer does have a YouTube channel, so I'll leave a link in the description down below to their YouTube channel. I'm so sorry I forgot to mention it, but again, I'll put a note at the beginning of the video so you guys see it anyway by the time you hear this. But either way, Altaria is going to go ahead and go for an attack. Seviper will go ahead and shield it. We do see a Sky Attack. So Seviper is going to go ahead and try and get to a move. They do get to it, so this is going to KO the Altaria. Seviper really putting on a show. I love it. We do see a shield there, so Seviper trying to farm down, able to farm down before another Sky Attack comes out, thanks to those debuffs. Azumel coming in, and we know Registeel I mean, this whole team does well against Azumel, actually. So we're going to switch out right away. Makes a lot of sense because you have the Registeel. Galarian Stunfisk coming in. This is beautiful. Going to go ahead and take this attack. And then you have the Registeel. I really like this team, to be honest. I actually might try this team, to be honest. I mean, I really like this team because the whole team does well against Azumel, right? The Registeel with Zap Cannon, you know, the Seviper with the poison attacks, Trevenant with the Seed Bomb, just all doing so well. We're going to see a Seed Bomb come in, and that will KO, and now the Registeel. The opponent will actually quit. And that will be it for this one. Thank you so much for submitting the content. Don't forget to check out this trainer, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.